Well, welcome back to Tracktalk. We've got so much more still to look forward to on the programme, and coming up next is a race I'm really looking forward to. I know Ray is as well. It's the Class 4 over 1200 metres. Legend of the Sun up at the top has been in great form. Royalty, more on him shortly from Australia, a newcomer. Boomba, the Group 3 winning Boomba in the race here for Tim Fitzsimmons and Mark Lerner. Day approach a little bit further down. Also Speedy Missile, not forgetting him. He's a horse in great form. My old pal, Street Party Ray. He's back.
Oh, your horse, right?
I'm excited. I'm very excited. JP van der Merwe on board here. Good luck to Guy and Justin with that one. Gamely, Burak and Magnifique is the emergency. What do you make of my French?
Oh, very good.
Very good.
Yeah.
You happy with
Merci
that?
beaucoup.
Merci. What about Legend of the Sun then? So
Yeah,
you
well,
bolted in last time.
Yeah, I bolted in that was in the turf poly track, right? That was a good performance in Class 4. I thought he kept his form well, so yeah, I want to consider, even though he has not won in the turf before, but the performance, I think he can handle turf.
He has one on turf, hasn't he?
No, never.
No, he has. Yeah, Legend of the Sun has one on turf.
Oh,
He's won a couple on turf.
1,000 metres, yeah.
1,000 metres, you are correct indeed. He's won 1,000 metres on poly. Here's Royalty. Now, we were just chatting. I've never been to Murray Bridge. I don't think you have either, have you?
No, I've never been to Murray Bridge. I think it's South Australia, right?
Yeah,
I've been
correct,
to North
correct.
Australia,
Okay.
Cairns.
Oh, have you been out there? Have you?
Yeah, I went to the casino.
Lovely. What about the horse? Trial okay?
Okay, trial great. Trial was quite reasonable, average speed, but that was a good trial behind quarterback. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was. He's raced by Warplan. Interesting. He's got a nice profile actually. This horse, winner at Bendigo and Murray Bridge. In fact, Baron Vorster, one of our old pals and jockeys here in Singapore, won on him.
Yeah, he looked good on the track work as well. He looked pretty alert and pretty mature in terms of his preparations.
He did indeed. And well, one horse that we're both looking forward to seeing running is Boomer. And if you've been following our social media avenues, Ray, you would have seen that we've been profiling this horse quite a bit. And well, we can hear from Tim Fitzsimmons if you like.
Yep.
Tim Boomba is a new horse to your stable, and well, his last racecourse appearance is a race that you're beginning to know quite well.
Yeah, mate, the form seems to have held up pretty well out of that race, the Golden Horseshoe last year. So it's exciting to have a horse of his calibre in the stable, and looking forward to his run on Saturday.
Preparation's gone well. Obviously, you've trialled him up, and obviously track work as well. And you're happy with all that? Yeah,
I was happy with his trial last week. He needed the trial. He had a good gallop on Tuesday morning, which I thought was his best piece of work that he's done for me so far. He's come through it really well, so yeah, he's in great order. I'm sure he'll improve for the run as well. But yeah, I think he's drawn barrier 8, so hopefully he can get into a nice spot and he'll run really well.
And obviously he came from your former governor, Cliff Brown. Obviously, if you don't mind me saying, but your horse, I think sometimes perhaps in the same mould, perhaps run in the same sort of mould as Cliff. Obviously an experience that you've had plentiful. He looks great, this horse, Tim, as well. We just had a look at him in the stable.
He looks great. Look, he came across from Cliff's. I remember having a conversation with Cliff up the hill about how he's coated really come on, and it's just come on even further since then. So no, he's in great order.
Yeah, he certainly is. He's an absolute lovely horse. I had the privilege of going down to the stables and actually saw the horse up close. You've seen him down at the trials, Ray. I think last week you spoke to Tim about him as well. He's a lovely little horse, isn't he?
Yeah, lovely little horse. Actually not little horse, but the horses that he beaten, Abbott Ascents, Infinite Wisdom.
Well, that form's
yeah,
good,
Relentless,
isn't it? Yeah.
and came in all one in the Class 4. So with this ability, I thought. Of course, this is not an easy, not a very easy Class 4, but I think he's still up and coming, promising, improving type.
Yeah, well, you and I were chatting about it in the weekend. I think there was 5 individual winners behind this horse in the Golden Horseshoe. So good luck to Tim, good luck to Glenn Wittenbury as well, and we wish them well with Boom. But I think he's a really smart little horse going forward. Let's have a look at Speedy Missile now, who represents Dato Terry Lee. A couple of really good runs recently. Ray deserves to win another one. Hakeem Cameroon now down to 2 kilos as well. Hakeem, we must just mention that he's only down to 2 kilos now.
Wow, only 2, huh? But with his riding skill, he was a little bit interfered during that race, right, behind Pattaya.
Yes.
So Pattaya has good form, and all this stack up. I think Speedy Missile will be the one to look out for if he can beat the Boomba.
Yeah, he's been well backed on a few occasions as well. His day approach, we were chatting about this horse before we came on air today. He was 6th to a blister scent last time, but has trialled up well, as we can see here.
Yes, he was beaten by this very talented Showadu and Tiger Raw. These are 2 very talented horses. So with this form, I think their approach might be able to. I mean, he's the one to look out for.
Yeah, he certainly is. He certainly is there. We've also got another newcomer, Chief of Army, in the race for Shane Birchigo in the Sainsbury's stable. He was also actually a winner over at Oakbank, so another South Australian import there, ridden by, would you believe it, Byron Vorster. So Byron would know the form quite well. Before we get to any selections at all, we cannot preview this race without discussing good old Street Party. Well, you know what? It's amazing. You look at his profile. He's won one race from 23. He's run second, fourth. He's run third a whopping 10 times. I mean, he's won over 150,000 in prize money. Oh. He's been rated 51 for about 10 years. And he's going to win one soon. I just know it.
Maybe his rating point is not moved at all at 51.
Well, exactly. I think the handicap has been kind.
Have been very kind to him. So probably maybe his talent is just probably get a place. I don't know. He's ultra honest. Ultra honest double force.
Ultra honest horse. And good luck to James and all the connections with him there. He obviously had a bit of bad luck, didn't he, on his last intended run. He actually got loose, didn't he? Do you remember that day he got loose and it was the storm? They had a really bad storm and poor old Street Party got loose and galloped around. And so I think he's had to have a bit of a break. 167 days, but he goes well fresh and good luck to the team there. So let's have a look at the selections. I'm going to go with Boomba though, because for me he's the class. And this horse, if you see him in the parade ring on race day, his coat will look amazing, I can assure you. Tim's got him looking in absolute peak fitness. Speedy Missile in for second, a firm Royalty in for third, and well, typically you can't not put Street Party in, so I'm going 4, 5, 2 and 11.
Yes, I'm going for 4 as well. Boomba to be on top, and one Legend was the highest rated horse. They probably can manage the turf track. And number 5, Speedy Missile, I've been trying very ultra, been consistent. And number 7 horse, They Approach, I saw some talent recently. So my number is 4157.
Yeah, nice race. It's a nice race. We're both with Boomba, so all aboard the Boomba train. Race 4 is a Class 5 over 1,200 metres. Not an overly deep field, I think it's fair to say. Rapid Fire is a horse we'll preview shortly for you. I'm sure the man sat to my right has got an interesting insight to something in this race, because this is what he does. He finds horses that can win, and hopefully at good prices. We'll have a look at Rapid Fire though. Ray, who is a man of Troy C. Handicap has left him on 38. Third to High Limit last time. I thought was probably one of the nicer pieces of form in the race.
Yes, he had done well in that day, but he's trying to change his style, trying to go to the front. Previous race, he tried to lead but couldn't really handle the distance, and this time out he's trying to sit back and run on. That was a better performance from him, so I'm not sure on that day, right? I don't know how he's going to run.
Yeah, these are inconsistent horses. For me, he actually was third to High Limit. High Limit beat M11. M11's now back to his last winning mark when he beat High Limit off 39. Beasley's booked. I like the booking of Beasley for Jason Lim. He's had a couple of rides for Jason. He's had 1 second so far as well.
Oh, this M11 used to call Mr.
Enchanted
Mr. Yeah, Mr. Enchanted.
Class 3.
Yeah, but he was really, that was the first time he won, and then he's disappeared for some time. So now he's coming back. Rather very difficult to catch him, this M11.
What have you caught for us?
Huh?
What have you caught for us? Loving Babe, is it?
Yeah, Loving Babe. Yeah. I'm going for some exotic bag today.
You think it'll be a price?
Yeah, I think it'll be a good price on the day, because I think this race will be a very tricky race. Some of the horses have performed well but disappear for a while, and probably they might come back. I'm talking about 2 horses, Winning Hammer, all right, and this Loving Babe. You have seen them did well earlier on, I think late last year, but they disappeared for a while. So I think this race must present some value.
Yeah, twice a course distance winner, Winning Hammer, so do bear that in mind as well. Let's have a look at these numbers for this. I'm going M11 on his last winning mark. Beasley's booked. A bit happening there. Rapid Fire in for second. I've thrown Diamond Mine in. And look, I've got Ray's, one of Ray's selections there, Winning Hammer in for fourth. I think he can certainly run a cheeky race. 3, 5, 1, 10.
A very open race. I'll go for the value on number 2, Loving Babe, and number 10, Winning Hammer as well. These 2 horses are very hard to follow, but they do have some ability. Number 5, Rapid Fire, and this huge horse, number 7, Life is Gamble.
He's big, isn't he? Yeah.
580.
He's a massive horse, isn't he? Yeah. Probably, I wonder what Alexander weighs. He probably wouldn't be much lighter. Race 5 is a Class 5 over 1,000 metres. Golden Thunder looks to find a nice opportunity. Mowgli in the race. Orion Passion up at the top. He is the horse that was winning, known as River Rocker, wasn't he? So he's back to this sort of grade. Uncle Lucky down at the bottom. Old Uncle Lucky seems to have been around forever. Supersonic Surprise, he's coming up for start 92. Super 6 is having start 92, sorry. Start 93 for Supersonic Surprise. That's quite incredible. 183 starts between them. Golden Thunder, Ray, let's have a look at him. We've got a couple coming from behind him on this occasion as well, but he's threatened to win one recently, this horse.
Yes, trying to get a win of late in the Class 5, but of course this horse is rather hard to follow. Yeah, he's coming of age at 7 years old. Yeah, of course he definitely have a class ability, but I find him really hard to follow most of the time.
He is very hard to follow, yeah, indeed. 7-year-old, as you say, he's won 4 times. The top horse, Orion Passion. Now,
yes.
He's had that. People are going to be fully aware. Like punters are going to be fully aware of who he is and his form. He's got 59 kilos there, but when he was winning those Class 5s, Ray, over 1,000, he absolutely blew them away.
Yeah, he was like just flew in.
Much better than Class 5.
Definitely much better than Class 5. I don't know what he was thinking. Remember that time he went to 1800?
Went to 18, yeah. So he's a big horse too.
I said that he was like Usain Bolt going for the marathon.
Yeah, very true. As it transpired, very true. Obviously, he is very much a sprinter.
So stepping down in distance, I think definitely better suited in this 1,000 meters.
Cheers. One horse in here I think could run okay at a really good price is Bionics. What did you think of it? I just thought on his best form, he probably wouldn't be the worst. If he was like $100 plus,
yeah,
I think he would be worse each way bets.
He did perform well. That was behind Kiwi Kid that time. And the last 2 races, maybe because he was bum and straight lay in, all sort of problem. I didn't put him in my top 4, but if you watch out for him, he will probably present some value. Yeah,
we've both got Mowgli in as well. He can run a race. I think on that form behind Frey and Old Mate Buzzer, that'll give him some sort of chance here off a mark of 48. Ryan Passion though, even under top weight, I think he's going to be the one here. The iRace magazine have flagged him up as well, and as they allude to, course specialist. He's won 2 from 6 tries over the course and distance here, especially. Mowgli in for second, so 1 over 2. I'll throw in Golden Thunder in, and Bionics, as I say, could be the each way play possibly. 1, 2, 7, 6 for me, Ray.
Yes, I'm going agree with you. Number 1, Aaron Passion as well. The old timer, 8 years old, 11 horse, Uncle Lucky has shown some ability 2 starts ago. Mowgli, I thought likely race. Maybe with this freshen up might do him some good. And number 4, we hardly mentioned about this. Brotherhood have been training pretty well in the morning. So my number is 1, 11, 2, and 4.
It's a bit like us, really, isn't it? The Brotherhood.
Yeah, the Brotherhood. Yeah. Different father.
Indeed, that is most definitely the case. Right, we've come to another commercial break here on Tracktalk. We'll regather our thoughts and we'll be back with you after the break. And coming up next, we've got Big Hearted in the race of the day, some key facts for you, and also we'll be hearing from the champion trainer. Don't go anywhere. Do join us after this.